Good morning. It's Wednesday, 23rd of March, 2022. And spring is here and all that good stuff. It's just nice warm weather before it gets way too hot, right? But it's beautiful weather. And what we're looking at today, I'm starting to sound like a broken record here, fellas, but that's the truth. Battles of Medieval Britain, a solitaire war game by Mike Lambeau. This is his fourth one of these he's put out. The first two, which are good. You had Shores of Normandy, and then Battles of Normandy, and then the third one, which really excited me, Ghost of the Jungle. It was a Vietnam game. Vietnam game that, not that I dislike World War II games. I've played enough of them because that's a lot of the war games, So many of the baby boomers growing up, when war games were really coming into their own, they grew up in World War II. So that's why there's so many of those games. But I would be honest, Vietnam excites me more than World War II most of the time. And this right here, as soon as I seen it, I said, wow, this is Battles of Medieval Britain. That's going to excite me just about as much as anything because it's a neat time period. I love medieval in general, and these battles on the British Isles, love them just as much as anything else. I am going to get to the Ghost of the Jungle. I'm going to play through that. That would have been this video, but I was so excited about this, I wanted to show everybody this and let you know it is available on Amazon. So you probably know about as much about it as I do. I haven't really looked at it. I just thumbed through it a little bit. So Battles of Medieval Britain covers battles fought between the year 937 and 1403. By modern standards, the forces on each side were small in size, but battles were fierce and bloody and were no place for the faint-hearted. Yes, that's very, very true. In the game, the player will be commanding various units, often representing many hundreds of men each, seeking to achieve various objectives. Key battles from the let me just pause there. Key battles from different years are included, although all fall into what is generally referred to as the medieval period. Yeah. The player will control various different armies and units depending on the battle. The aim of the book is to present a clear, accessible, and quick to learn game so that players can get into the action quickly. It does not try to replace more complex war games, which often take many hours to learn and play. Yeah, that's right. These are really good for entry-level players, and they're also fun just to have on you. If you're a veteran, if you're an old grog, you can still, I think, find some fun in this, at least in traveling and whatnot. It doesn't take up a lot of room. It's perfect for traveling in hotels and so on. Each battle can be played around 20 to 30 minutes, and each one should provide plenty of replayability due to the random setup of the initial forces and composition and location of reinforcements. Okay, cool. Let's look at a little bit here. The book, same layout as the other ones. I have no problem with that. Layout's good. Introduction. What are we looking at here? Okay. Although here we're coming some of the battle, right? So starting off in 937. Then we go into Stamford. We're going to Fulford Gate, and then Stamford Bridge. Look. These is just now we're getting into. Well, let me get up here. I guess where we can see it. We're getting into Harold Godwinson, right? That Stamford Bridge, and then turning around and going back south and going to London, and then heading over and after taking care of Harold Hardrada, then moving over and going to meet William of Normandy, and to and to give him the pitched battle that was given, and what was the story? He died there. And he died like a man, standing and fighting. Whether there's a bunch of stories of how he died. The one where he still had an arrow in his eye. I love that one. I want that to be true. And he still stood to try to rally and get and to give confidence to his troops. I just love that. It might not be what happened. Probably not. He probably got cut down by some Nazis. But the last really English king of England. That sounds funny. Last, I guess, Anglo-Saxon king of England. And but yeah, died with his boots on, as we say. And I find it amazing. The Battle of Hastings. We're just talking about that. All right, the Battle of the Standard, Battle of Lewes, Okay, so now we're getting into some Scottish battles too, and some what's that? The Barons' War, the Second Barons' War. Some of those as well. A lot of Falkirk, Bannockburn. A lot of that going on with Stirling Bridge. A lot of that going on William Wallace Battle, Stirling Bridge, Falkirk, and Bannockburn, which those are good. That's all cool. I love that stuff. I love this already. Right? How the book works. Let's look at that a little bit. This book is a solitaire war game. You play the game, and the book will provide the enemy. You will need at least 4, but preferably 6 standard 6-sided dice. Methods to play the game include. Okay, so it sounds like there's quite a bit of die rolling, which I don't know. A war gamer don't like to roll a die every now and then. Rules. All right, so got terrain, woods, building, higher ground, clear. Okay, basic terrain. All right. Players' forces. Looks like you have warriors, archers, and horsemen. All right. Enemy forces. Looks like you got unit, King Harold, warriors, spearmen. King Harold, warriors, and spearmen. And then you got warriors, archers, and horsemen up here on your side. Okay, cool. Players unit English. All right. The Viking reinforcements, of course. Wow. Turn process. Let's go over the turn process here. Game turn. Sequence of play. Let's see here. Can't hardly see that. Okay. The game proceeds through each turn as follows. Mark off the next section of the turn tracker to signify that a new turn is beginning. That's nothing new. Done in all the other games as well. You got a track here. The track here at the bottom of the page, which is cool. Check the current turn tracker space for reinforcements. If there are any red R's in the relevant turn tracker space, then add reinforcements as per the reinforcement section above. Okay, you got reinforcements. Select a unit to activate first, then roll three or four dice for horsemen to determine which orders are available to that unit for the turn. Okay. I'll have to not read that aloud and digest that a little bit better. All right. So you're going to activate your unit and select the other one for select orders to apply to the unit from the possible orders available. Okay, here's your orders available, which I think it's another cool thing where you're going to roll. You're going to have shield wall, move, attack. That's for your warriors. Your archers, move, attack. And your horsemen, move, attack, and charge. Okay, cool. All right. So again, it seems very much like the other ones as far as, that's not a bad thing. Other games are fun. As far as a lot of It's the mechanics, simple mechanics, but it's not nothing silly in it. That's what I liked about it. It's taken seriously. It was taken seriously. Here's your player aid, which is awesome. This is going to tell you your setups and whatnot, what's going on. All right. So here's your first one. There's your second one. Then you're getting over into Stamford Bridge, okay? Which I just love to play, you know. Hastings, it's another one I love. Hastings is, you know, there's these battles, and Hastings is one of them where, you know, the traditional site's probably not where the battle took place, right? So yeah, all of these battles, it's hard to trust the numbers all the time because you're not talking about exact numbers. It's hard to trust where exactly they're at traditionally versus where they really were. Some of that's hard to do, and that's what makes this game a game like this. You know, it's open to some interpretation, right? And so, no, and I think that lends, as those Normandy games really did too, lends to a freedom, a little bit of freedom and artistic license you can have there within reason, right? As long as there's nothing that breaks the whole thing, but you know, within reason. So the maps look good. Is the river a barrier? Was it? I'm gonna take too long here. I'm boring y'all to death probably already. But let me see here. Is rivers always a barrier? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. Sort of, kinda. Terrain, river. Units cannot enter rivers, river hexes. They must cross at bridges or fords. Okay. Ranged units can attack across on the ford. Okay. So there are fords. There are a way to cross. Units can either enter these shallower water. All right. So there will be a ford. Right. Okay. Cool. All right. All right, y'all. That's all we're going to look at. That's going to be it for today. Again, Amazon available, like $15, something like that. Very reasonable. If you like medieval battles, I haven't played it yet, but I play enough of the games that I would suggest it. If you want a game, something quick, almost, instead of working a crossword puzzle, you can play these, man. You know, I mean, it's that fast. It's that quick. You know, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know if any of them really go over 30 minutes tops, would be tops. So they're just fun. All right. Again, thanks, Mike Lambeau, and I will be getting to the Ghost of a playthrough of Ghost of the Jungle soon. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Take care. Be careful out there. Stay safe. Have a good time. Get some gaming in, man. I know it's getting warm. We want to get outside and still get some gaming in. All right, y'all. Hear my bird over there hollering at me. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.